Hello and welcome back, children. Hope all of you have enjoyed the last two sessions. Yes. Today we are going to learn Modern Machinery by Joseph Rudyard Kipling, Class 8, Poem 4, First Language English. Yes, in the last two lessons we had been learnt about very inspiring story about Anandi Gopal, isn't it? Hope you all have completed with your assignment, home assignment. Yes, when you resume back to your school, you can show to your teachers what you have learnt about Anandi Gopal. So, today we are going to learn something very interesting about machines. So, before we could go to the poem, let's see some interesting things. Now, it's about a pre-reading activity. In pre-reading activity, I am going to ask you about, think of 5 activities you can do without the help of any kind of machine. Can you guess? Really difficult, isn't it? Any kind of machine, you can eat, you might say you can eat, you can talk, you can walk, you can sleep, many things, isn't it? But mechanically, it's very difficult nowadays to stay without the help of machines. Think of 5 other activities you can do with the help of machines. You will say without even thinking, isn't it? There are lot many things to say, but I ask you only 5 things. What are the, in case if you are using machines, how should you handle the machines? What are the damages we face when we don't handle a machine properly? Yes, there are too much of damages. Why means? Machines don't know whether it is right or wrong. It depends upon how we handle a machine. Okay. Now, what is your option? For what? Traveling in a car and a bullock. So, traveling in a car is easy or traveling in a bullock cart is easy? Which one will you opt? Yes, obviously car, isn't it? The same way, calculating a sum mentally or by using a calculator. Mentally sum, if somebody gives you a count or someone is asking you to multiply or divide, will it be that easy for you to calculate mentally? No. But at the same time, when you are using a calculator or a system to count, it is very easy, isn't it? The same way, we are going to learn more things about machines today. Machine is a thing that is created by people, isn't it? Machine is a thing that is created by a people, to make work easier. It is a mechanical structure which multiplies the effect of human effort. So, very beautiful sentence here. Each and every work whatever we are doing, we are making our work easy only with the help of a machine. Now, as I was telling you about the car or a bullock cart, we might opt for a car because we will reach the destination earlier than the bullock cart. The same time, we can save the time by calculating a sum in the calculator or a computer, isn't it? But calculating mentally, it takes some time, it consumes time. The next one is, machines are more efficient compared with human beings. One machine can do the work of several people, isn't it? One person's work, but I'll tell you something, machine is a man-made thing. We are asking the machine to do so much of work. Do you accept with me? Yes, you can agree with me for this point, but we man has been created machines, we made machines for our work to be easier. At the same time, when we are made this, they do several people's work at a time. One machine can do, it has the efficiency of doing work more than compared to human beings. So, today we are living in the age of machines, isn't it? Machines are not only used in factories but also where? Home also, isn't it? At home, your mom doesn't prepare dosa or idli or she doesn't prepare any chutney or anything for you to prepare to have your breakfast without a mixie. Mixie is also a machine, without a grinder. Most of us, we don't use the stones to grind like olden days. It is past. It consumes time. But machines does us very quick. Within no time we can finish our work. Without machines, we cannot even imagine our life because they can do many things for us. They are used to make life easy and comfortable. As your mother cannot prepare your breakfast without the help of a machine, isn't it? Those olden days they were using grinding stones, but it is now nobody is using. Most of us don't have grinding stones at home, isn't it? So, one such example only I am telling about a grinding stone and a mixie or a grinder. So, this is an all things which these are the machines which make us make our work easy and also comfortable. In this poem, besides speaking very highly of modern technology and machines, the poet highlights the superior power of humans. As I was telling you in the starting, it's we made the machine to make our work easy. It is only because of the superior power of humans. Because we thought we created machines to make our work easy. So, machines are not superior to us, we are the superior to machines. Okay? You have to bear this in your mind. About the poet, Joseph Rudyard Kipling, 1865 to 1936. He was an English author who wrote short stories, poems and novels. He was born in Mumbai. Some of his work are The Jungle Book and Kim. In 1907, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. So, very good work he has done, and he was the writer of machines. So, he is very beautifully illustrated us that the machine itself is talking to us. Do you believe machine is going to talk to us in this poem? In this poem, machines speak about themselves to human beings, isn't it? It is very interesting. You have to listen to it, how machines talk to us. Okay? Let us listen to one small audio about how machines, there is a small imaginary work written by Joseph Rudyard Kipling to us. He wants to tell us that machines, if machines speak, how it will be. Let us listen.
We were taken from the wood bed and the mine. We were melted in the furnace and the pit. We were cast and wrought and hammered to design. We were cut and filed and tooled and cocked to fit. Some water, coal and oil is all we ask, and thousandth of an inch to give us play. And now if you will set us to a task, we will serve you 24 hours a day. We can pull and haul and push and lift and drive. We can print and plow and weave and heat and light. We can run and race and swim and fly and dive. We can see and hear and count and read and write. But remember please the law by which we live. We are not built to conquer and ally. We can neither love nor pity nor forgive. Make us slip in handling us, you die. Though a smoke may hide the heavens from your eyes, It will vanish and the stars will shine again. Because of our all power and weight and size, we are nothing more than children of your brain.
Was it nice? Yes. We shall go detailing how machines speak to us. Before that, let us go to the glossary and learn few new words. Here, ore bed. What do you mean by ore bed? Rock from which metal can be mined. So, where the ore bed is there, from here the rocks are there, it has been mined, and from here they extract metals. Mine. Place from where minerals are dug out. So, minerals are where? Under the earth. So, the minerals are being dug from the earth, it has been mined from the earth, then only we get the purest form of minerals, and that it can be made into different metals. This is how it has been mined. Furnace. Enclosed space for heating materials at very high temperature. So, you can how the iron is being smelted, it has been removed into a slurry form and it can be taken into any shape. This is how the heating temperature is that high that iron is being smelted here. This is a furnace. Wrought. Beaten, that is, what is beaten here? Metal. Beaten of metal to bring them into particular shape. When you beat something only, it will be wrought. This process is being called, beating of metal is being called as wrought. So, when the metal is being beaten like this, you will get the shape of any metal can be brought into different shape. So, for that it has to be wrought. File. To cut or shape something. Now, see how it has been filed. It is unshaped, the metals are unshaped, it has been taken into sheets and it has been taken into a big log or something, and after that it has to be shaped. This process has been called as file. Gauged. Gauged is nothing but measured. It has to be gauged. It all applies to a metal. Haul. Haul is something pulling or dragging, pull or drag with a lot of force. You cannot pull this such a big lot of weight. So, this process of pulling is being called as hauling or haul. Comprehend. You know very well what is comprehend, understand or grasp. So, when you are talking, I am thinking, I am feeling, I am seeing, I am wondering, I am noticing, all this comes under comprehend. Slip, slide or skid, you know this very well. You can see this image, someone is slipping or someone is sliding. Vanish, vanish also is very easy to get disappeared, isn't it? Something which gets disappeared. So, these are the things which we have been going to study today. We are going to start the poem with the first stanza. Let me read the first stanza and explain you. We were taken from the ore bed and the mine. We were melted in the furnace and the pit. We were cast and wrought and hammered to design. We were cut and filed and tooled and gauged to fit. So, let us see what the machines are telling us. The machine is telling us in this stanza that machine tell us how they are created from the metals that are taken from the ore bed. Very interesting. They are telling us the ore of metals are taken from the ore bed and mines. As we all know that on earth iron is found mainly inside the minerals, hematite and magnetite. These minerals are dug out of the ores and then it has been extracted. Then there is a difference between wrought iron and cast iron. Wrought iron can be heated and worked into various shapes. I told you before itself, when you heat, it gets melted, then you get various shapes. Then cast iron has to be melted and poured into a mold, that is hollow container, and allowed to be solidify, become hard. So the machines are designed by casting and hammering. Lot of work it has to do. The second stanza is, some water, coal and oil is all we ask. So what the machines are asking, it doesn't ask you food. The food for machine is what? Some water, coal and oil is all we ask, and 1/1000th of an inch to give us play. We use inches to fix them, isn't it? And now if you will set us to our task, we will serve you 4 and 20 hours a day. That is, the whole day without stop, the machines will work until we say stop. The machines need water, coal and oil to run. Once the machines are fed with fuel, they will start functioning immediately. So that is the fuel for the machine, that is the food for the machines, water, oil or coal. So when they are given a task, they will perform it. The machines serve us for 24 hours a day, as they can never get tired. So until you say them stop, they will not stop. Okay. So very interesting about machines. Let us see to the next. Third stanza. We can pull and haul and push and lift and drive. We can print and plow and weave and heat and light. We can run and race and swim and fly and dive. We can see and hear and count and read and write. Very beautifully written, isn't it? So what he tells, the machines can pull, haul, drag, that is haul is dragging, pushing, lifting, dive, print, plow, weave, heat, light, run, race, swim, fly, see, hear, count. What and all we are asking the machines to do, they will do. Read and write. They can do all sorts of works that human can do. Coming to the fourth stanza, but remember please, the law by which we live, we are not built to comprehend a lie. We can neither love, nor pity, nor forgive. Make a slip in handling us, you die. So very beautiful very beautiful stanza this is. What the machines tell us, they don't know to love. It will not see whether you are young or old. It will not see that you are rich or poor. Who is telling the machine? It will do. It doesn't know to love. It doesn't know to hate. It will not tell lie. That is machines. It cannot love nor it cannot forgive. Suppose if you miss it, suppose you slip it handling, it will fall and it will cause damage. We are greater than the people or the kings. We humble as you crawl beneath our rods. Our touch can alter all created things. We are everything on earth except the God. So very beautiful stanza this is. We are more than kings, it tells. We are humble. As you give us order, we are going to do. So who is speaking to us? The machines are telling all this, but it tells us we are everything on earth except the God, isn't it? It is not God, but more than everything in the world. It is telling, they claim they are greater than people or the kings and ask the humans to be humble before them. They say how human emotions and judgments mean nothing to them. They say they are all powerful on earth except the gods. So very beautiful sentence machines are talking to us. Coming to the last stanza, though our smoke may hide the heavens from your eyes, it will vanish and the stars will shine again, because for all our power and weight and size, we are nothing more than children of your brain. So machines are telling, we are everything, we do all the work. When we are asked, when it is a smoke, we even hide our smoke even hides the heaven from your eyes. We vanish, we do all sorts of magic to you. So, we have all the power, but at the same time we are nobody else, we are the children of your brain. Who created us? What does the sentence tell us? Who created us? It's human brain created the machines. So, it is machines are the children of our brain. So, very beautifully at finally it tells that machines agree that we are superior to them. Humans are superior to machines. So, it is humbling in front of us. So, very beautifully it is telling finally the machines become optimistic. They say that the impact of science and technology will not destroy the earth. At last machines accept the fact that they are not superior to mankind. Whatever it is, how big it is, however big it is we order the machines. It is we have created the machines. It is our knowledge, isn't it? So, we are superior than machines. So, it is telling us that they are not superior to mankind. Who are not superior to mankind? Machines are not superior to mankind. They humbly state that they are not only the children of the human beings. So, the poet tells us that no matter how many difficult tasks the machines and robots do, they will always be created and controlled by humans. So, coming to language activity today, we are going to learn about figures of speech here. I have brought two figures of speech for you. In this, we can see and hear and count and read and write. Who is telling us? The machines are telling us. This line gives us the sense of human qualities, isn't it? Attributed to machines. Machines will speak to us? No, it is just an imagination. It tells us as though we can see, we can hear, we can count and read. All these are human qualities. For this, which figure of speech is this? This is looked at as a form of figure of speech. So, which figure of speech is this? It is personification. The figure of speech in the above expression is known as personification, which means an inanimate object, that is a lifeless object, is treated as though it were endowed with life, like all human qualities in it, like with life or with human attributes or feelings, like just an imagination that giving life to inanimate objects. We will see some examples of it. It is the tree's lament and airy speech. Oh, how happy I am, the little kid cried. So, will the kid cry or will the tree's lament speak to us? No, but we are giving the qualities of human here and apply it so that it becomes personification here. The speech is personification, this expression is personification here. I wish I were like you, said the river to the forest. Will river speak? No, but here it has been, this expression is called as personification. The next one here is alliteration. Alliteration is a repetition of speech or sound in a sequence of nearby words. Usually, the term is applied only to consonants. So, it is not applied to vowels, it is applied to consonants, and only when the current sound begins a word or a stressed syllable within a word. So, very interesting this alliteration is also. Let us see some examples of it. I am a man-made machine. Here which letter has been repeated here? M, and the sound of M has been repeated. So, this is a repetition, the repetitive type of expression. So, we call this as an alliteration. Round the rugged rock the rapid rodent run. So, R is been repeated and the sound of R is also repeated here, right. So, you call this as an alliteration. and with old oars new whale may dear times waste. So, here W, the sound of W is being repeated here, isn't it, with the oars, whale, waste, all this. So, this is all about alliteration. So, we have learned today about personification and alliteration. So, let us go to the home assignment today. I have given you very simple home assignment. Underline the alliteration in these sentences. Peter Pipes picked a peck of picked pepper. So, I will give you which has been repeated here. The sound of P is repeated, isn't it? So, I expect you to underline only the alliteration in these sentences. So, you are supposed to underline P in all the words in the sentence repeated. Pretty Polly picked pears for preserves. Even here P is being repeated, you are supposed to underline it. Hail, holy light, offspring of heaven, firstborn. So, what is repeated here? H is been repeated. So, I expect everyone to complete this home assignment, and we have learnt a wonderful poem today about machines, isn't it? Modern machinery. So, think over some more points about machines, and very beautifully illustrated work we have read about Joseph Rudyard Kipling's. So, that is all about today's class. Hope you enjoyed this class today. Thank you.